Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is day 34 of my learning journey using Blender. Tonight was another Blender-centric night. I actually went to the official Blender YouTube channel and started watching talks and presentations from the Blender 2022 conference. So the first one that I watched that really grabbed my attention was about an open source anatomy tool that makes use of Blender. The video itself is called Z Anatomy, the open source 3D atlas of human anatomy, and it went for about 33 minutes. Essentially, Z Anatomy is an anatomy resource. They grab their 3D models from Body Parts 3D, the database center for life science. They make use of definitions and descriptions of individual pieces of anatomy from Wikipedia, or at least that's how I understand it. And yeah, you can load it up in Blender and browse various layers of the human anatomical structure, so the skeletal, muscular, cardiovascular, nerves, all that kind of stuff. So super useful. I was under the impression that this kind of content was locked behind a educational type paywall, because you see so many of these companies that provide them for medical students charging an arm and a leg, I guess because they can, and I guess because it's a necessity for the educational industry. But it's good to see that there's open source options available. For me personally, I take an interest in this because I'm starting out learning drawing this year, and one of the tips that people give in general, I think, is for new artists to start trying to draw realistically and gain an understanding and appreciation of the human anatomical structure, if that's something that they're going to be drawing. So yeah, definitely being able to switch between the layers and see how the human body is, what it's made up of, is going to be useful in the long run, and how everything's interconnected. So definitely a cool tool. Now, I'm not showing footage from this Z Anatomy just because I don't know the specifics of the licensing agreement. It is open source, but I don't know how to correctly attribute it, the license attribution and copyright and all that kind of stuff, so I'll play it safe on that one. But yeah, so there was Z Anatomy, skeletal structure, muscular systems, all that kind of stuff, and I've noted seems way better than the old school Leonardo da Vinci method, like I said in a previous video. Thank God for 3D. After that, I watched a video from Hjalti Hjalmarsson, I think that's how it's pronounced. He's an animator at Blender. The video was called The Fight of Animation, and he basically breaks down the process of creating a 1-minute fight scene for Blender's latest animated short called Charge. I love that short, by the way. I saw it a few weeks ago, and I thought it was super slick and one of their best animated shorts yet. My favorite being Spring, but, it's a close second. So the Fight of Animation, that went for 23 minutes, 22 seconds. There was a lot of Previz footage and talking through the going step by step through the process in a short space of time. Then after watching that, YouTube recommended a recent Blender Studio video to me called Charge Previz Workflow Overview, which was another Hjalti video summarizing the Previz process, but with different footage and presented in a more succinct manner. So that one was really good too. And then I went back to Blender official YouTube channel, watched one called 10 Years of Grease Pencil, What's Next? It was a presentation about the adoption of grease pencil by the industry and the roadmap of what's next. They talked about Story Pencil, brackets, grease pencil for storyboards, VR, geometry nodes, grease pencil 3.0, so the VR thing actually intrigues me quite a lot. I'd like to see, it looks like they're looking for, they've got the funding for it, but they're looking for a studio or a development team or something to develop out these VR features for Grease Pencil, so in a 2 to 3 month time frame. So that should be interesting. Hopefully they get that done. But yeah, there's literally dozens of presentations over on the official Blender YouTube channel. I could go on forever. I'm going to slowly work my way through these videos over the course of the next few weeks, and I might mention a few more along the way. But that's pretty much all I did today. I left a bit of extra time. I've been meaning to play this video game, Ghostwire Tokyo, and I started it at the start of the month, and I haven't touched it since because I've been doing all this Blender stuff. So I'm going to start the game again. I'm going to go in fresh, and I'm going to see how far I can get. So that should be fun. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. Go check out the Blender YouTube videos if you haven't already. Links in the description to the videos that I referenced in today's video. Have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.